In this video, I will mainly talk about Bitcoin and its working process without getting too much in the technical details. Bitcoin at its essence is purely a peer-to-peer version of a digital cash that allows payments to be sent directly from one party to another without the requirement of a trusted third party. They are essentially coins stored in computers and are virtual. That is why you might have heard them referred to as cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin was launched in 2009 and was the first cryptocurrency, which is a decentralized form of cash that eliminates the need for a third party or government body like banks to make a transaction. Now we know what Bitcoin is, let's find out how does it work. Bitcoin itself is a part of a decentralized distributed ledger called the blockchain. It records the ledger of all Bitcoin transactions, just like you can say an accounting ledger used to keep balance sheet and income statement transactions in the real world. Blockchain, although, is a public ledger, and the entire network of Bitcoin relies on it. Bitcoins are stored in a Bitcoin digital wallet. A Bitcoin digital wallet contains your wallet address, which is hash version of your public Bitcoin address. Wallet also has your public sending and receiving Bitcoin address, and it also contains a private key address, which is essentially your Bitcoin password for that specific public address. You can generate as many wallet addresses as you want and can send and receive Bitcoin in them all the time. Just be sure not to lose your private key, as you would in turn lose all access to all of your Bitcoins. When sending a transaction, you would need the receiver's wallet address, and the blockchain network will register your transaction in its ledger. After that, the computers who are essentially helping the blockchain network run, known as the miners, will confirm your transaction by using their computational power to solve some mathematical equations before sending your Bitcoin to the receiver. Miners will also get a fraction of Bitcoin in form of a reward from the network for performing this task of completing verification of transactions. This process of confirming transaction does not require a third party, as after each transaction, the system distributes the record of every transaction to the public ledger of blockchain. Thus, everyone can see that every transaction is legit and there is no room for manipulation, either of the value of Bitcoin in that transaction or the receiving address itself. People can buy, sell, and send each other Bitcoins just like any other digital currency using a Bitcoin-compatible digital wallet. There are over 2,000 cryptocurrencies just like Bitcoin, each having its own reason for existence. Today, the market cap of these cryptocurrencies are over $2.25 trillion, with Bitcoin having more than $500 billion of market capitalization. The inventor of Bitcoin, known as Satoshi Nakamoto, is anonymous and no one really knows who he is or what it is. It certainly gives an interesting outlook to the whole Bitcoin network, which itself was built on anonymity and decentralization. As of today, one Bitcoin is worth over $44,000, and just a decade ago, its value was merely some cents. If you would like to see some more of this, be sure to check out my previous videos and don't forget to subscribe. If you have some future video suggestions, comment down below.